Hello friends, today I am going to reveal some true facts about personal safety and self-defense. But first of all, I request you to please share and subscribe my channel for getting my informative true facts videos uninterrupted. Personal safety and self-defense. Who is responsible for your personal safe? You are. You are responsible for your personal safe. When it comes to your personal safety, there are 4 issues to consider: awareness, reduction, recognition and avoidance. I am going to repeat this: awareness, reduction, recognition and avoidance. These are 90% of self-defense education. Crime always occurs on foundation of opportunity. Please remove the foundation of opportunity. Awareness. Lessen your chances of being a victim. Be aware of your surroundings and situations that might be dangerous. Know how to avoid these situations. Know what choices to make if you find yourself in a potential situation. Awareness, maintaining self-control. Remember, if you allow alcohol and other drugs to impair your judgment, you make yourself vulnerable to anything. Reduction of violence strategies. When you go out. Make sure you have a say in where you go and who will be with you. Have other transportation and your money available if you choose to leave a date. Stay in group situation. Always stay in group situation. Let other people know your plans. Carry your cell phone and make sure the battery is fully charged. Tips for your home. Tips for the home. Keep entrance well lit of your home. Check ID of service people before letting them inside. When in doubt, call the company to verify. Install peepholes and dead birds at doors. Never give the impression that you are alone in home. Keep bushes and shrubs trimmed. Be aware of potential hiding places in your house. If you come home and see open doors or windows, signs of forced entry are there, don't go inside. Go to a phone or safe place and call police for help. Reduction avoidance strategies in your car is very important. Keep your car in good working order. Make sure that fuel is fully filled. Always have your keys out and be ready to get in your car. Look around and under your car while walking to it. If something looks suspicious, walk past. Lock your doors immediately after entering and keep your doors locked at all times. Park in well-lighted public area when possible. Always lock your car. Important. Don't get out of your car if something looks odd. Drive away. Look in your car when getting inside. That means in the back seat and cargo area also. If you are attacked in a parking lot, roll under a car. It makes it hard to get you and call police on yourself. Don't help strangers who break down. Call for help. If you get a flat drive, carefully to the nearest well-lit and well-traveled area before you stop. If you are in accident, stay in your car until police arrive if you don't feel safe about getting out. If you are being followed, don't go home. Drive to the nearest police or fire station and honk your horn, or drive to a gas station or a store. Always be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the people and animals around you. Reduction of violence strategies while on foot also. Always be aware of your surroundings and be aware of the people and animals around you at the time of your walking. Walks close to the curb, avoid doorways, buses and alleys. Don't walk alone at night. Avoid areas with few people or areas not well lit. Be careful of people who stop to ask directions. Keep your distance when answering so you can run or just tell them you don't know and keep walking. If you feel like you are being followed, walk to a well-populated area. If you are in trouble, attract attention any way you can. Yell for help or blow a whistle, don't scream. Reduction, recognition, avoidance for anywhere and every day. Two important rules to remember. Always trust your instincts. If you feel uneasy in a situation, do something about it. Don't worry about appearing foolish or overly cautious. Don't show that you are overly cautious. Believe in yourself. Have the strength to be independent. Don't allow yourself to be intimidated. Some safety tips. Trust your instincts. If a situation, a person or a group of people make you feel uneasy, walk away. Take your cell phone. Always take your cell phone. Know the numbers. Know where the emergency phones are on campus or in area or in your house if you don't have a phone. Avoidance strategies for sexual assault. Remember, everyone has the right to say no to unwanted sexual contact. No one has the right to force or coerce sex from another. Communicate clearly. Maintain self-control. Be assertive. Don't expect your date to know what you are thinking. Tell them. Mean what you say and say what you mean firmly. No means no. No means no. Miscommunication can make you vulnerable to rape. Don't send mixed signals. Definitions of sexual assault. I am going to give you some definitions of sexual assault. And offenders engage in sexual penetration without consent of that person. Attempts to engage in sexual penetration without consent and causes injuries. Or with a person the offender knows is mentally incapable, incapacitated or unaware of the act of being committed. These are crimes. Rape is a crime of passion. Most rapists are strangers. Most rapes are interracial. These feelings are old feelings. Rape is the act of power, control, anger and hostility. Sex is used to express these feelings. Most rapists are strangers, but the present position, the majority of rapes, 30% are committed by persons known and trusted by the victim. Most rapes are interracial, but as per the report, 90% involve a rapist and victims of the same race. Rape only in dark alleys or secluded places, which is the old myth. As per the current discovery, rapes occur any time and any place, when often in familiar surroundings. The old belief is that only young, attractive women are raped. But as per the reports, anyone can be raped. Rapists seek out the vulnerable, children, elderly and the disabled are especially at risk. The old myth is that rape is an impulsive, uncontrolled act of sexual gratification and most rapes are spontaneous. As per the latest discovery, many rapists are already in consenting sexual relationship when they commit an assault. Rapes are often planned in advance. Avoiding date rape drugs. It is important. Never leave your drink unattended. Never. Don't accept a drink from someone you would not trust with your life. If you feel sick or dizzy, while go to someone you trust and tell them. Call someone on the phone for help. Alcohol increases the effect of being a victim. Drug information. There are three common types: Rohypnol, GHB and ketamine. There are other types as well. They are easy to administer, stir into drink and dissolve. Victims feel the effects and leave alone, making them vulnerable to attack. If the victims comes to while being assaulted, the drugs make them totally helpless and unable to do anything. Victims of this type of assault often doubt the event happened because of impaired memory. Now I am going to give details of the drugs that is used in rape. Rohypnol. A street name is Rufus, R2, Reeb and Ro. Its form is tasteless, colorless and odorless pill. Rohypnol. How is it? Dissolved in someone drink. Affects drowsiness, dizziness, respiratory distress, temporary amnesia, confusion, excitability, unconsciousness and possibly death. Ketamine. A street name K special, cat Valium and vitamin K. Form colorless, odorless liquid or white or off-white powder. It is a off-white powder. Ketamine. How used? Mixed with beverage or added to smokable materials such as tobacco. Affects depression, delirium, amnesia, impaired motor functions, high blood pressure and potentially fatal respiratory problems, and lastly death. GHB. A street name liquid ecstasy, that is liquid G. Form odorless liquid with salty taste. How is it? Poured in someone's drink. Affects same as rohypnol plus shaking, headaches, seizures, coma, temporary paralysis and possibly death. Recognition if you attacked. Keep your head. Stay calm, think rationally about your options. It may be more available to submit than to resist. This is especially true when confronted with a weapon. Stay observant and alert so that you can help describe your attackers to police. If you are being forced to get into a vehicle, your life is in danger, so resist at all cost. If you are being forced to get into a vehicle, your life is in danger, so resist at all cost. Resist at all cost. Attract attention, cause disturbances or try to disable your attackers. Do not get into the car. Yell, gouge their eyes, kick and or knee them in the ground, stomp on their foot, use your elbows. Fight like you never have before. This is a fight for your life. Gouge their eyes. Gouge their eyes. Fight like you never have before. This is the fight for your life. In our next in my next video, I will give you some more self-defense techniques.